We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. All right, so I want to do an update on the whole Nelly situation. So if you guys don't know, I know a lot of folks were sending me this story saying, you know, T, what do you think? The accuser is dropping charges. The accuser doesn't want to, move further. She's no longer pursuing the case. So it came out Friday that the woman who accused Nelly of raping her on his tour bus in Washington, she announced that she was no longer pursuing the case because of all the negative pressure from the media. And so then Nelly, kind of was feeling himself. And via his lawyer, they went to TMZ and they were demanding an apology from the accuser. And this is what Nelly's attorney told TMZ. They stated the accuser's reckless accusation, once investigated thoroughly, was exposed for what it was, which was a fabrication. Fabrication that has caused Nelly and his family to suffer emotionally and financially. Nelly also wants a public apology and is considering legal action against the accuser. So that's what Nelly and his attorney stated on Friday. Well, as of today, honey, the police in Washington was like, you know what? Whoa there, Nelly. Hold your damn horses, Bia. Okay? We're still going to pursue the case with or without the accuser. So basically, they're also telling TMZ this as well. They're stating that the law enforcement sources in Washington state tell us the police in Auburn are undeterred by the accuser's non-cooperation with the investigation. We're told that the Auburn PD is still gathering evidence and plans to present the case to the prosecutor's office. Alleged victim says that she couldn't take the pressure of taking on a celebrity and felt betrayed by the police, so she would not testify against Nelly. While her non-cooperation makes the case more challenging, it's not impossible to prosecute. We're told that the Auburn police want to present the case to the prosecutors soon, within the next week. Nelly's attorney, Scott Rosenblum, tells TMZ he's confident that the case will be closed based on the evidence. He adds, I would expect the police to do their due diligence. Ultimately, it will be up to the prosecutors to decide if Nelly is charged. Bottom line is, although he acted like a weight was lifted off of his shoulders this weekend, he's not off the hook yet, okay? So that's what's being reported on TMZ. My thing is, instead of Nelly demanding a public apology and basically saying that he might sue her, even if that's what he wanted to do, everything doesn't need to be stated in the public. And I think once he went to TMZ and he was stating that, I think maybe the police kind of took that as possible arrogance, or maybe, did Nelly pay this girl off? And I think that might have been what sparked the police to pick up the case and say, you know what? No, we're still going to investigate this because he's a bit too cocky and a bit too arrogant for our liking. I feel like that's what may have happened, why they decide to pursue this. Now, my thing is, he really should have been worrying about apologizing to Miss Jackson first publicly, because this is embarrassing to her. And, and of course, she's following the script of standing by her man. We all know she's not going to leave him. She recently posted this video on her Instagram, basically promoting her new reality TV show. Check this out.
My name is Chantel Jackson, and I'm in a relationship with Mo, but all of you know him as Nelly. The best part about being with Nelly is that he always likes to have fun. I don't want to be a baby mama. I want, the horse and carriage, the wedding, the ring, before I have a baby. First comes love. Then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. Right now, I'm focused on my business. I'm focused on being a boss. I'm not ready to be a mommy just yet, but we'll see what happens.
You're living the platinum life.
All right, so you guys just saw that video of Miss Jackson, honey. So anyhow, I also feel too that video that came out literally the next day after the whole rape accusation of him, you know, serenading all these little white girls and, you know, twirling their hair and all that stuff. I think that kind of gave the police department the side eye as well, you know, but at the end of the day, this is just standard procedure a lot of times because the investigation still has to continue. Well, that's usually what happens 9 times out of 10 is that somebody will go to jail and somebody will be charged, you know what I'm saying? And yes, the charges can later on be dropped and stuff like that, but you know, but they're going to take the situation seriously. So I'm not surprised that the investigation is going to continue because the police are not required to stop an investigation just because the alleged victim requests that they do so. At that point in time, once you call the police and once you file a police charge, they have to investigate it. So regardless of what she does, the investigation does need to be completed. And Nelly better hope that there's no evidence. You know what I'm saying? He better hope that, you know, there's nothing there that can tie him to raping this girl, because if they really go through this with a fine-tooth comb and they find something, you know, he and his career can be done. So it's going to be really interesting to see how all this plays out. But like I said from day one, I'm not on anybody's side because at the end of the day, I wasn't there. I don't know what the hell Nelly did on that tour bus, nor do I know if this girl is lying or not. So I'm not playing the whole, you know, I'm on this woman's side because she's a woman and a potential victim. I don't know, because she could also be a groupie. She could also be lying. I'm not on Nelly's side just because he's a celebrity and he made a few hits. I don't know. He could be a fucking demon behind closed doors. Who knows? All I'm going to do is sit back, sip tea, and see what the prosecution comes up with. That's all we can do. Because at the end of the day, no one was there besides these 2 people and possibly God. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation with Nelly initially, you know, feeling like he was off the hook, only to find out that, nope, the investigation continues, okay? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.